Prince Harry has articulated significant concerns regarding his legal battles against the tabloid media and the resulting strain on his relationships with his family. He considers his determination to challenge the media in court a central piece in the deterioration of these relationships. And Harry believes that the decision to fight against the tabloid press was crucial and necessary, but it was unfortunate that this exacerbated the rift within the royal family and that the family could not approach this response as a unit rather than leaving it to Harry to do on his own. Harry expressed that it would have been preferable and more effective if the fight had been undertaken as a as a as a unit, as a united family. He sees this collective action as part of their public service duty, aimed at the greater good, and there are still so many individuals taking pop shots, in a metaphorical way, I hope, only, at His Royal Highness and at other members of the royal family, simply because it sells newspapers, it sells copy, uh, and his family's reluctance to join him in these legal battles has caused a significant divide. Harry suggests that the royal family's decision not to combat the media in the same way has revealed the truth of the situation to the public, but it's also been a source of personal and family conflict. In his memoir, Spare, Harry is critical of his father for not taking a stronger stance against the media, accusing him of being complicit through inaction and leaking to the press. He describes feeling like collateral damage in the royal family's dealings with the media, highlighting a long-standing frustration with this approach. But of course, the problem with being so simplistic is his father is not a free agent. His father is controlled and manipulated by other people in the palace, as is his brother. And I think Harry needs to recognize fully the dynamics that are clearly going on there, um, and the constraints, which I'm sure he does know, and he has alluded to in the book and in interviews. Uh, but he's resolute in his mission to hold the tabloids accountable, as he should be, not only for his present problems but also for the death of his mother. He views his victories in court as vindication of his efforts and continues to pursue legal actions to protect his privacy and that of his family, and his ongoing legal battles underscore his belief in the necessity of these actions, even if they have led to further estrangement from his father and his brother. This is not an easy task, and he's not completed the task. This is the point. He's in the middle of this. His public statements, such as those made, which will be screened, I think, tomorrow in the ITV documentary Tabloids on Trial, reflect his hope for reconciliation and a more unified approach in dealing with the media. Although he acknowledges the complexity and difficulty of achieving this given the current dynamics. But I think, not least, this approach and this and the content of what he's saying is an attempt to reach out to both his brother and his father for greater reconciliation, for some sort of unity. And some of the stories which have been coming out recently, peddled by some of the more scurrilous individuals with their heads buried deep in the gutter. And I will deal with some of these later. I was going to do it today, but I've been so tied up with trying to repair damage elsewhere, and I think it's something that needs addressing, and I wish Prince Harry all the very best in his efforts, because the sort of gutter collection of stuff not only affects him, it affects the biggest celebrities as well. And yes, bad stories sell newspapers. But so do good stories. And we don't need to balance the the good stories with the bad stories simply to look as if we're not biased. We can be biased in favour of the good. Indeed, there is an argument that suggests that the bad is simply an artificial construct. The bad doesn't exist. Only the good exists. We need more good